one of the main themes that that this book is about is our desire to be valued.
Yeah.
We take that for granted, because we are surrounded by people who value us. Our coworkers, our bosses, they do.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Are you buying that?
No, to bring value into any kind of setting and have somebody look at you and say, I value you as a person, and therefore I'm going to grant you the dignity that you have, and I'm going to inspire you. This is the stuff of life. And if you've ever known a young person who has his or her first job, you experience that for the very first time, there's an ebullient happiness associated with the fact that you're able to go in there and serve, develop a skill, and then get money for it. I mean, that's life affirming.
There's purpose and belonging, meaning.
It's not alienating, for God's sake. It's exactly the opposite. I discovered this actually for the first time when I tell this big story of going to jail. Look, I was only in there one day, but it was a terrifying moment for me because I remember being behind bars. It was a traffic ticket I didn't pay, what kind of thing, but I was behind bars.
Total thug life.
Yeah. That's how I got street cred. But I suddenly did have a sense that everybody who loves me and cares about me is external to me, and they don't have any control over me. I don't have any access to them, and everybody who did control my life, they didn't care anything about me. And so I asked the time of the warden or whoever happened to be passing by, and she looked through me as if I didn't exist, like I was a skeleton. She couldn't even look at my eyes. She just looked through me. And that was a strange sense, because I realized that day that if we weren't involved in the commercial marketplace, if we weren't in a position to be valuable to other people, and then to value other people in return, that exchange of love that's part of the marketplace, we would despair.
Yeah.
We would. Not just in a year's time or in a month's time, but really in a matter of hours. And that's why it was, I think, there that I came up with this thesis that the market really is about opportunities for us to encounter each other in loving ways. And there's many different levels of love, and that's why I invoke C.S. Lewis, who wrote a book about this. But it can
it's the best chapter, by the way.
Thank you.
The one people must read.
Thank you. Yeah, it's about friendship, or just discovering people. I mean, just think about the last time you went to a restaurant and you liked your waiter and you tipped 25%, and you had this interesting encounter with a person you've never met before, but there's something about them that struck you the right way and you appreciated being valued by them. I mean, even that moment when you sit down and somebody comes up to you and says, "Good evening, welcome to such and such. I'll introduce our specials tonight a little bit, but would anyone like a cocktail?" There's just that moment where you feel it. You suddenly feel loved. You feel appreciated. And it just does. It comes over you. That's why we go to restaurants. Just that desire to be appreciated for who we are,